The Monroe Doctrine was created in 1823 to warn Europe not to interfere in the Americas. The doctrine states that the U.S. would not involve themselves in European affairs, and they would not interfere with the existing European colonies established in the Western Hemisphere. No other nation can form a new colony in the Western Hemisphere. If a European nation attempted to control or interfere with a nation in the Western Hemisphere, then the U.S. would view it as a hostile and retaliate. The doctrine was clearly applied with the invasion of Hawaii. Since the United States had a special privilege and control over the Americas, they wanted to assert their right with Hawaii. President John Taylor wanted other nations to avoid serious involvement with Hawaii, and it is possible that the U.S. may have used the Monroe Doctrine as another form of justification for the invasion of Hawaii.
Hawaii, the 50th state of the U.S., is known for its beautiful beaches and many tourist attractions, and its variety of tropical produce. However, it wasn't always a part of the United States. Hawaii officially became a state on August 21, 1959, during William McKinley's presidency. Before Hawaii became a state, it was an independent kingdom under the rule of a monarchy. The island has a unique history, flag, and traditions, which changed when the U.S. decided to invade Hawaii. But before the U.S. realized the value of this territory, Europe had gotten to it first.
In 1778, a British explorer named James Cook became the first European to set foot on the island. At the time, the islands were ruled by several different chiefs, which later became one single kingdom under the rule of King Kalakaua I. Along with firearms, the white traders brought over disease, mosquitoes, which then later caused epidemics and reduced the population of the natives by 75%. With such low numbers of natives, the people of Hawaii struggled to keep their identity from being replaced with the European culture.
The plantation owners thought it would be beneficial if the United States annexed them. This way there wouldn't be any tariffs on the sugar, which would allow the plantation owners to make more money than ever before. However, there was one problem. The Queen refused. So a group of plantation owners made a plan to overthrow the Queen and oust President Cleveland to annex Hawaii. Sanford Ballard Dole had organized a Committee of Safety, a revolutionary coup against the Queen in order to overthrow the monarchy and establish a government, with Dole as president.
After overthrowing the Queen, Dole sent an annexation treaty to the U.S. Senate, but it was turned down because they found out that many Hawaiians did not wish for the annexation to take place. President Cleveland returned Queen Lilu on her rightful place on the throne, but Dole refused to be set aside so easily. He formed the Republic of Hawaii that controlled Hawaii since 1894. And to much of Dole's pleasure, when the Spanish-American War broke out, America found a great use for Hawaii, and its annexation was approved by Congress. But it can never be sure whether they had annexed Hawaii just for Pearl Harbor or for the benefit of the businessmen and their plantations. It is possible that Congress had been persuaded by the Hawaiian plantation owners to annex the kingdom so that they did not have to pay any taxes on the sugarcane. In 1959, it formally entered the U.S. as the 50th state.
Of course, Queen Liliuokalani did not take these offenses laying down. In fact, she was a major driving force in keeping Hawaii a free kingdom. Although she had constantly pressed her brother, King Kalakaua, to never succumb to the pressure of the cabinet from the beginning, her real opposition began after she became queen. She had attempted to establish a new constitution and restore the power that had been stripped from the Hawaiian people, but the Committee of Safety was formed, who launched a coup against the Hawaiian people.
When United States Marines surrounded the palace, Queen Liliuokalani peacefully abdicated the throne in order to prevent any bloodshed of the already dwindling Hawaii population. But this still did not stop her from gaining the rightful power she deserved. She established the Oni Pa, or Stand Firm, to fight the annexation of her home and pleaded with President Cleveland to restore her wrongfully taken power. However, all of her efforts proved futile. After Hawaii was annexed, the first and last Queen of Hawaii was given a pension and sent to live in Washington Palace until she finally died on November 11, 1917, from a stroke.
Because America entered the picture, it had serious implications on how Hawaii was run, good and bad. After the former Queen Liliuokalani was removed, Dole became the first governor of Hawaii. This meant that she was the last queen in a long line of rulers, ending the monarchy of Hawaii. A naval base was established in Pearl Harbor, which would prove to be essential in the Second World War. In 1993, on the 100-year anniversary of the coup, President Bill Clinton signed a bill apologizing to Hawaii for the illegal invasion of the United States. This apology can never mend the pain and sorrow of the Hawaiians as they helplessly watch their society and culture be stripped away by American greed.